What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. Welcome to the Profit Power Hour. This week, my internet is doing fairly good. I wouldn't say the best, but we have an internet technician coming out to check my router speed. I'm excited to have you all here. You should be able to see the welcome screen here. And now I have my camera on. So what's up, everyone? If you are new to the Profit Power Hour, first off, welcome. This is a webinar series that we do every week, and I just kind of go over things like, what's working right now, what's coming up. I keep you ahead of the curve, and really this is to help you and deter you from buying a bunch of courses because, whew, man, newbies get so caught up in blowing all their money on courses that 9 out of 10 times they don't actually fully watch, that they run out of money to actually run their business. So back in 2014, I had this crazy idea that I would do free weekly training and give it to anyone that bought any of my courses or my software or whatever it may be. So, when you invest in yourself one time, you build your store and you say, I'm ready to go, you don't get nickeled and dimed to death buying the 2023 course, the 2024 course, the 2024.2.0 underground X Factor, course. You just can get on here every week and get updates and continue your education completely free without sales pitches. So that's what the Profit Power Hour is all about. If you don't have a Shopify store yet, if you go to profitph.com/free store, you can build a store with our store builder for free. Now, we can't pay for your Shopify account, obviously. I don't own a $48 billion company. You still have to get your Shopify trial, which right now I think is like $1. And then it goes up to like 29 bucks a month, depending on what country you're in. But our store builder, once you have your account, will build the store for you, install the theme. You can upgrade your theme to a premium theme, which is a paid theme. It's like, I don't know, 97 bucks or something. And you'll have a bunch of free apps and widgets and stuff that are installed like on that theme. That'll save you a bunch of money. It's just nicer. It really is just nicer. But either way, you can do it for free, or you can upgrade to the paid theme. It's at profitph.com/free store, and you can get started. On the bottom, we have our recommended vendors. These are the vendors I work with, that I've done research on, and these links, AM Secret Link, profitph.com, / whatever. These are my partner links with these companies. It tags you to me. Typically, you get some special treatment, some goodies from these vendors. They know that you are a student of mine, and we have a very close relationship. And typically, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're gonna treat you better because they don't want you complaining to me. That said, go to those, check out those vendors. They're all free other than Pillar Profits. They're like 29 bucks a month, but the other ones are free. Okay, so look, last week, first off, before we get started, to those of you that were here last week, and this isn't your first week, I want to apologize to you all that got on here and the webinar would not play. GoToWebinar was having issues last week, but the main reason was that my internet went down completely for 2 days. It was in, then it was out, then it was in, then it was out. And last week, just to make sure that you had a training, I pre-recorded a training, meaning I opened up a screen share software, I did a whole training, and I recorded that training for you. And I was going to have my team come on here and give it to you all, stream it so you could enjoy it. And what I have up right now is that training. So when you got on the webinar last week, like my guy was supposed to play this training, and you'll notice it's not like, you could tell it's not GoToWebinar because you see the camera at the bottom right. Like in GoToWebinar, I'm always in this current box I'm currently in, right? So you would know that this isn't like a live stream. But since the internet was bad, I wanted to just, like, I didn't want you to not have a training. As you show up, you depend on me, you're here, you invest your time, and then, you know, if I have an issue or I'm sick or my internet's down, like, I feel like that's no excuse. Even though these are free, I treat them as if you've paid a gazillion dollars for them because I know the importance of these. Anyways, what happened is my mic, this bad boy, was not on. And so I filmed this incredible training right here. And it has no audio. So there's no audio here. So when you got on last week, we weren't able to play this training. You see it's even labeled at the top left. It says training, no audio. Anyways, I filmed an iPhone video just basically saying, I'm sorry, I've done everything I can do. I have no internet. I spent almost an hour recording a training, and there's no, no audio. I'm just screwed. I ran out of time. This week, we're good, and I'm going to do the same training that I did last week, because last week I gave away 3 products that I personally have sold and still have on my stores that are tried, tested, proven, and that really took off during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And up until now, from now until the end of the holidays, you're going to hear me raving about Black Friday, Cyber Monday every week, because you should be preparing for Black Friday, Cyber Monday every single week, right? It's never too early to prepare for that, because it's the time of the year where it's just like people are just buying stuff. They're just buying stuff for no reason. They're trying to check off lists. We went over this a couple weeks ago. And just buy gifts, get it done, get it over with. You got early shoppers, you got last minute shoppers, frantically, impulsively purchasing stuff. And like I said the other week, a lot of these, a lot of e-commerce stores that are new pop up during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. They only intend to be in business through the holiday season for that sales rush, because it's so much easier to get sales when everybody is, the demand for purchases is so much higher. Then they shut it down, and then they open it up again. It's basically like a holiday only store. And it's because tons of money is made during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Now, I'm not saying you should only open up your store in the holidays. That's for people that just know that it's a great side hustle. It's an easy time of the year to get into it, and they're doing other things, right? You should really be running your store all year long. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you not one, but 3 specific viral products that I put into a funnel that has home run potential right now through the holiday season. And when I say a funnel, it's because when they buy the first product, our immediate intent is to get them to purchase the second and the third product very quickly via upsells and or emails. And I don't like to say numbers, because it's a fickle thing for e-commerce entrepreneurs to talk about their numbers. And I stopped talking about my numbers forever ago, because I noticed that people were comparing my results to their expectations. And the fact of the matter is that I've been doing e-commerce since 2014, I think it is. And I've been doing internet marketing and affiliate marketing and lead generation since I think like 2000, I really started like 2006, 2007, but really took off for me in 2008. So, like you just can't, your expectations can't be in line with an expert's results. If I'm going to, invest in stock and invest in stuff, um, stocks and bonds and all these things, like I can't have the expectation that my results are going to be that of those that are on Wall Street and are professionals. If I'm going to invest in cryptocurrency, I can't expect that my first go at it's going to be render the same results as expert crypto investors. So it's important that when I show you these products, you are able to put into line your expectations. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. All right, so I'm just answering this text real quick. I know it's not professional, but it's important. Um, so when you have the appropriate expectations, you'll look at the results differently, right? So I can't say my numbers, other than I was getting an immense amount of sales, like a gross amount of sales with this funnel, and I'm sharing it with you. So many of you will be happy if you get a small amount of sales. Would you agree? Yes, 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 yes. Some of you will get zero sales with this funnel because a lot of you, I know, with 1,000+ people watching, they're going to watch this and you ain't going to do anything, or you're not going to do what I say to do, or you're going to write different types of ads, do different types of targeting. So again, I just like to always throw out that disclaimer. All right. Let's first start off by, and I'm gonna, since last week I really went off the cuff when I was teaching, I'm just gonna pull up notes so I give you the same value and the same training. So I'm just gonna put my phone up here so I can see my notes. I'm gonna let my desk down just a little bit. Top of my head's probably gonna get cut off, but makes it easier for me to reach my iPad. By the way, if you watched my webinar a couple of weeks ago, maybe it was a month or two ago, about starting a hat business, this company right here, Single and Stable, like they know what they're doing. You should follow them. They're crushing it. They sell out of their hats like all the time. They do a drop, they sell out. And me as a consumer, I'm there like clicking, trying to buy the colors I want because I like their hats. Okay, let's just first, before we go over these three products, I want to discuss your Shopify business as a whole, because a lot of you ask me, you say, Adrian, what is a funnel? What on earth is a funnel? I keep all these people are talking about funnels and click funnels and all this stuff. And like, what is a funnel? Well, first you have to understand like what your bird's eye view of your Shopify business looks like. Okay. So everybody should be able to see my whiteboard right now. Does everybody see it? I'm just going to scribble some stuff. Everybody see that? Yes. This is kind of what my brain feels like right now, if I'm being honest, after a long day. There's my brain. How many of you can, feel me on that? All right. So your Shopify business. So let's just write up here, your Shopify business. Shopify business. Okay. And we'll highlight this in green. I know Shopify uses like purple a lot now, but their OG color is green. So highlight that. All right. Now, there are two sides to your business. All right. There's two different sides to a Shopify business. Actually, really to any business, honestly. So most people, they only look at one side of the business. All right. Now, that side of the business is called the front end, okay? They're focused on how do I get a front end sale, okay? So they're focused on the first part of the business, which is called a front end sale. How many of you in here are focused on the front end, meaning your only goal is to write an ad and get a sale? You basically want a ad that generates a sale, and then you want to repeat that cycle. And that is what you believe is going to make you all the monies. How many of you in here are, that's what you're focusing on, is write an ad to get a sale, write an ad to get a sale, make ads get sales, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. How many of you in here are thinking about that, right? You're like, I gotta have ads, I gotta have traffic so I can get sales. I gotta think this one product, this one single product, and I gotta get as many sales as I possibly can, right? And that's the wrong way to do the business. There's also another side of Shopify that most people don't think of, and therefore they lose out on potential success and massive potential success. So this other side of the business is called, you could probably guess it, okay? It is called the back end. And the back end, you'll notice, is not a sale, it is back end sales, okay? Sales, because the back end is what produces majority of profit in most businesses. You've got the front end and you've got the back end, and there is a divide between the front and the back. The problem is that most people ignore the back end and are only focused on the front end. Now, if you're new and you're like, oh my God, what is this front end and back end talk Adrian's talking about here? This doesn't make any dang sense. I'm already confused. Don't worry, I'm going to explain to you what the front end is and what the back end is, and the importance of both, and how you can have both of them on point using this funnel with these 3 viral products that I'm going to share with you tonight. All right, so are y'all ready for that? Say yes, because my goal isn't to show you how to, just simply get a couple of sales. My goal is to show you how to run an actual Shopify business. And I typically hesitate to give you specific products that I've sold, because I like to teach you to do your own research. Like, you've heard this, the old saying, like, you can teach a, if you give someone a fish to eat, they'll eat it, they'll be satisfied for the night, but tomorrow and then on, they're going to be starved, right? But if you teach a man to fish, they can feed themselves forever. My goal is to teach you how to fish, not just give you one fish and feed you for a couple of days, and then you're back into, starvation and you're not able to survive. I want you to be able to run a real business. So that said, let's talk about these 2 different things, all right? So we've established that when it comes to the front end, this is where most beginners focus without any education, okay? So this is where most people are thinking. Beginners are all about the front end. Now, the experts, all right, with knowledge and experience, well, they're focused on the back end. And you're about to learn why. And we're going to use these 3 viral products as an example, to show you how you can build a machine that will crush it for you with any products that are getting traction and are working. So first, forget the back end, because without a front end, there is no back end. Okay, so I'm gonna say that again. Without a front end, there is no back end. So they're both important. It's just you got to remember to think about both. So when it comes to the front end product that you're selling is typically, I like to describe a product that is lightning in a bottle. Have you ever heard that term before? Lightning in a bottle? It's it's a term that's used for something that really does take off and get sales, an abnormal amount of sales that compared to like basic products, right? So most people are looking for a front end that is essentially lightning in a bottle. And when you have lightning in a bottle, all right, you can have some serious success. But eventually the lightning escapes the bottle and it fizzles. That's why the back end is so important. But you're looking for that product that is viral, that people just gotta have it. Like they're gonna impulse purchase it. It is absolute lightning in a bottle, okay? And this will produce sales. If you find a lightning in the bottle product, this is what you want to run your ads to, all right? The product that people are obsessed with, that they can't resist purchasing. Now, when you find a lightning in the bottle product, that's your front end product. It's the product that you're advertising, the product that brings everybody to your Shopify store, all right? So the product, the tools that you will use for your lightning in a bottle front end product, like the LED glow dog collar that I showed y'all the other week. All right, let me show you the tools you're going to use for sales for this. All right, so we're just going to write, need to get the thickness back up. Tools for sales that you're going to use. First thing you're going to use most likely is going to be Facebook ads. All right. You're also probably going to use Instagram. So, post some Instagram ads, Instagram influencers, whatever. You'll also likely use TikTok ads. And you'll probably end up also using, it's a good color I could use for it. Maybe it's just light blue. Google Shopping. All right, so these are all platforms that essentially cost money to use. So we're gonna put a negative sign. And these are things that you will spend money on to get traffic. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. Many of you got to my webinars because you saw my ads. How do you think I got you to know who I am, or to build your store, or to start e-commerce? I ran ads, right? And those ads cost money to run. How do you think I get sales to my e-commerce stores? Well, I ran ads, right? So with the front end and using these tools, it's epic. It's awesome. Like, I love ads. Like, there's nothing wrong with spending money on ads because you're investing money so you can hope to get a return of more than you invest, right? And this thing about the front end is it'll probably, most likely, always get you more sales, but less profit. Okay, so say that again. You'll probably get more sales, I should say more sales volume, okay, more sales volume, but less profit. And it's because you are spending money to make money. So these platforms here that you spend money on, hopefully, ooh, it's too ugly. I can't live with that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like OCD about how this stuff looks. It's too gray. But these platforms here that you spend money on are designed to produce money. Okay? So you're spending money to make money. We understand how that works. Okay? So you spend money to make money. It's as simple as that. Now, the back end is where this actually starts to make some money. And we're going to show you the products that I sold. I'm gonna give you exactly what you need to build your own, like, diabolical Shopify business and empire and funnel process. Okay, so nothing is going to be left out here. I'm even going to give you the fish for the first try, and then from there you can just plug in whatever products you want to plug in. But the back end, which produces sales, plural, that's what it's designed to do, is like a machine. Okay, so the back end, I want you to think of as a machine. And a machine, once you turn it on, it just does its thing. So, like in business, my goal is with every business that I own, every store that I own, whatever, is to build a machine. And the machine it's a sales machine. Okay. So the machine here is designed not to create one sale, but it's designed to create multiple sales. All right. So this is something that should generate sales. And I kind of like to say infinite sales. So if y'all know what infinity is, right? It never ends. Well, the machine should never end. It should just keep going to infinity until you want to stop it. Okay? So we're going to put an infinity sign there. So that's the machine, all right? Now, the machine is only as good as, or only as big and only as successful as its fuel line or its electrical cord, whatever gives it power, right? Something has to power the machine, right? When I plug in my laptop, something has to power it, right? When I turn on my car, something has to power my vehicle, right? There's when you have gas in the vehicle for it to go. All right, you got to have electricity coming through the cord in order for it to power on. So you have to have something that powers the machine, right? So the front end right here, your front end product, I'm just going to also say product, okay? Let's just notate that your front end is one single product, okay? Okay, your front end is one single product. Let's take note of that. Let's not forget that. One single product, okay? But that one single product is the fuel source, okay? It is the power source. It's the input that's going to get you the output that you desire. So I kind of like to draw, and I did this last week, a fuel line or an electrical plug to the machine, okay? So this is the power source. They work together. They connect together. They can't work without each other because a front end product eventually is going to fizzle out. The profit margins, as you advertise it and you make a lot of sales of it, is going to drop. You need the back end to sustain. You need the back end to grow. You need the back end to scale. You need the back end sometimes just to make a profit. So these work hand in hand, right? But again, the problem is that there's this line where people completely ignore, they don't focus on, they don't even really know it exists. They're focused on that loop of spend money to make money, spend money to make money, spend money to make money. That one single product, oh my God, this is where all my money comes from. I got to sell more and more and more and more and more and more of this, and I got to sell it. And then until one day it doesn't sell anymore, then I have to find another lightning in a bottle product and I have to sell that product. And that's where all my money is coming from. That's not how it works. That would, oh my God, like, yo, I would not want to do this if that was like how it worked. If that's stressful, it's intense, it would give me anxiety. Like, I'm not built for that type of hustle. I'm built for building a business, not hustling. How many of you in here would prefer to have a business that runs like a machine instead of being a hustler chasing the breadcrumbs in every business that you attempt to run? Yes? You want to be the real business owner. You want an empire. You want a machine. Okay. So the tools for sales that we're going to use for the machine, tools for sales that we're going to use with the machine are going to be, number one, you'll know I love this, email marketing. Email marketing is free traffic. I mean, you literally with email marketing are just paying the hosting fee to like MailChimp. Heck, Shopify mail is free to a certain point to get a certain amount of leads. It's just you send an email, you generate traffic and hopefully sales. Send another email, generate traffic and hopefully generate sales. And this right here, there is no cost to it really. This is just a way to generate free traffic aside from like that monthly fee, which is, just not even expensive in comparison to what the type of traffic and sales that proper email lists being run can generate. So this is something that is a profit addition, a sales addition. It's not something that's going to cost you money where you're spending money to make money, spending money to make money. The other tool that we use is called retargeting ads. Now, for those of you that don't know what retargeting ads are, you should know what they are. You see them all the time. You go to a website, you go to Amazon, you go to whatever, Saks Fifth Avenue, you go to Sephora, you go to Walmart, you go anywhere, Foot Locker, and you're on other websites, and all of a sudden you start seeing ads for the same websites and products that you were looking at a day ago, 2 hours ago, and a week ago. And it seems like everywhere you go, these ads follow you around. If you were just looking at some surf shorts on a website, you go to Instagram, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing ads for those surf shorts. You jump over to Facebook, you're going to see ads for those surf shorts. Jump over to TikTok, you're going to see ads for those surf shorts. You go over to Google, you're going to start seeing advertisements on blogs and Google Shopping for those surf shorts. You cannot get away from those surf shorts, right? That's called retargeting, and it works. And retargeting ads have been known to see upwards of 5x returns and above. So very profitable because it's proven that people need to see a product that they want more than once in order to buy it. They usually buy on the second or third attempt. Maybe it's just a timing thing. I don't know what it is, but retargeting ads absolutely crush. And every person that visits your website and clicks on your ads gets dumped into a retarget audience. So you don't really have to do anything. You just say, hey, Facebook, hey, TikTok, hey, Google, Instagram, show my ad for this product again only to people that have been visiting my website. The people that were interested in it, keep showing it to them until they buy it. It's automatic. You just have to set up the ad that says, hey, come back and finish your purchase, or come back and whatever. And we'll give you 10% off or whatever it is. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. So email marketing, retargeting ads. Now, retargeting ads do cost money, but these are high profit ads. So I should mention here that retargeting ads are high profit potential. Okay. So these ads are high profit potential. These ads are not high profit potential, because you're getting a bunch of people that see your ads that don't even click on it, right? Over here with retargeting ads, you're showing people that were already hot prospects and hot leads. Your ads, again, they've shown interest. There's a higher probability that they're going to convert. Does that make sense? Yes. So when it comes to the business, you need both, because what's going to happen here is in your Shopify business, you find that one single front end product, right? And you use Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok and Google, whatever. You can use all of them or some of them or one of them. And you're generating a bunch of sales, hopefully, right? The goal is to generate all these sales. Well, when you're generating sales, right? Every sale, even though it's low profit, turns into a customer. When you get a sale, you get customers. And when you get customers, right, those customers funnel down into your email list. All right, your email list. Now, your email list is probably the biggest part of your machine. You know that if you just sold somebody a dog collar, right? This, your lightning in the bottle product is a dog collar. We know that all those customers that we're generating that are going into this funnel, this email list, right? They're dropping down in here. They're going into our email list. These go up to the machine. Does that make sense? Yes? So all of those customers are going in, they're dumping into that machine, and that machine has a high output of making more sales. Yes? So one feeds the other. That's why this fuel line is here that I've put in red, right? So this is your business. This is how a Shopify business should work. You have that lightning in the bottle product. You're running different ads to get sales. Yes, your sales are going to have less profit. You're going to generate a lot of sales volume because you get so much traffic from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Google Shopping. And then your back end is that machine with retargeting ads and email marketing and even SMS marketing. You're going to have less volume, more. You're going to have less volume, aka less sales, but more profit, because over here you're spending money to generate traffic, and over here you have a means that is not costing you any money to generate traffic, and then another one that's costing you very, 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 very little money to get you high profit potential because the prospects are so hot. So over here, you're going to get less sales probably, but higher profits. All right. Over here, you're going to, on the front end, you're going to get more sales, lower profit. And that's okay. Now, if you're a beginner and you're not educated and you have no idea what the back end is, and this is your model right here. This is your model. This is all you do. Your only model is, hey, I'm an e-commerce entrepreneur. I have a front-end product, and I'm just going to sell this one product, and I'm going to sell as much of it as I can and just make some money while I can, and then hopefully find another product in the future. You are screwed. Okay? You're toast. Your defeat is inevitable if you're only focused on the front end. If you follow my instructions, if you follow my training, and you do what I tell you to do, you will build a back-end machine where the experts are focused. And you know that every single dollar or customer that's generated over here is probably going to multiply because of this automated machine that you have built on the back end, right? And it is automated, right? It's not magic, but you can build this and you can automate it, right? Those emails can be fully automated. And even if you're losing a little money here, meaning you spend $100 to make 90 on the front end, let's say you spend $100 to make 90. Well, if you're only focused on the front end, then you're going to have to turn off your ads because you're losing money. But if you have a back end, right, something that's designed to produce more sales from your same customers, then if you're spending $100 to make 90, and then they pass through this red funnel here to the back end, now you turn that $90 worth of customers into $300 or $400 or $500 over a span of time, not immediately. So now every time you spend $100, even though on the front end you're only getting 90 back, $90 in sales back, you know that in maybe, let's just, I'm making this up, in 2 months, that $90 in sales might multiply into $300 of sales, and thus a very large profit, because you're putting them into this machine where you're getting them to buy more and more. You're cross-selling and upselling and email marketing too, right? So what are 3 products that that we can put into this machine? And which one is our lightning in a bottle? So let me give you a starter pack. The starter pack is a, I don't like how far away that is. So this is going to be a 3 product funnel. It can be longer, but we're just going to start with 3 products, okay? That you can plug right in. It's going to give you a front end product, and it's going to give you 2 back end products. All right. So your lightning in a bottle product, what is that going to be? And y'all know, just bear with me. I know it might bother you, but like, I want this to be nice because, you know, I save these notes and I redistribute them. So I want to make it look nice. My little lightning bolt is very important to me, okay? Your lightning in a bottle product, well, for me, my lightning in a bottle product was called a, damn, I don't like the S. It's a stupid S. Was a skull, and they're called, what is up with my letters? Baklava mask. I think that's how they're pronounced. It's a skull like biker mask. Okay. Now let me show you an example of what this lightning in a bottle product looked like for me. It's gonna really blow your mind, but this is essentially what it looks like. So it's not the full mask cover, it's just one that's a partial, yep, here it is, a partial face cover. This is it right here. And what I love about this is that it's only $1. And with shipping, it's, you know, $3, that's $4. You got $4.20 out the door at most. So you can afford to get high sales volume on this because you sell it ultra cheap. And the best lightning in a bottle products that you can have are very cheap, because when it's cheap, you get more sales. And remember, the more sales and customers that you get, that you can drop into that funnel, that go from this line right here, and you put in the machine, the more money that you can squeeze. I didn't pull that up. Like I was saying, the more sales that you could generate, right, that go into that funnel, that go into your back end machine, the more you can squeeze over time. So more customers is way better than less customers. In my opinion, more customers with less profit on the front end is better than less customers and more profit on the front end, if you have a machine that is designed to take that abundance of customers and get them to buy more and more and more and more and more. Then your goal is, how can I get more people to buy this product? Not so I can make money off of this product, but so I can get them into this machine that sells them even more products, right? That I don't even have to bother with anymore. It's set up, it's automated. So that's the goal, is how do I get people into this machine? The more people that get in that machine, the better off I am. Well, we know that having a cheap product is your lightning in a bottle product, like this skull mask right here, is great because it's easier to get more people to buy something that's cheap. So that means more people in the machine. This is how you build a crazy, crazy automation, an empire with this particular model. Now, you might be looking at this mask and saying, this is ugly. I don't like that. It looks scary. It doesn't align with something that I desire to sell. Okay, that's your decision. Um, I personally think I don't like it. I would never wear it. I never thought it would sell. I really didn't. I did not think this was going to sell until I did my research and I saw that it was selling. And I said to myself, I don't, excuse my language here, but I don't give a damn what I think, because what I think is irrelevant. I am a marketer. The only thing that matters is what the consumer thinks. What does the consumer want? I'm not buying this product. The consumer is buying this product. So if this is what's working, it is what I'm obsessed with. It is my lightning in a bottle product. I'm dreaming about these outdoor skull baklava masks. All right, I'll wear it if I have to. I'm so obsessed with it because this is what is driving me a massive amount of sales volume. Okay. Now, you might say, Adrian, who would I market this to? People that, like are still wearing masks because of the pandemic? No. I was selling these way before the pandemic, way before the pandemic. I was crushing it with these, right? These had not boomed because there was a spike in mask sales in 2020 and beyond. Would I sell these to people that are playing paintball, that need face protection? No, because if you get hit with a paintball with a thin layer of material over your face, it ain't going to do diddly squat, right? So who do I sell this to? And I started doing the research. I started marketing and running ads and testing it. And I found the perfect target group of people that were buying this thing like crazy. They were going bonkers buying this thing. And I cultivated an incredible list of customers for my machine. And they're people that love to spend money. They love blowing money on stuff that they don't need. Who are those people? Bikers. So what I did is I targeted the biker community. Very passionate group of people that love to blow money on stuff for their bikes. A lot like car people. I'm a car nut. Like I'm buying the wheels, I'm buying all that. I mean, I will blow money that I don't need to blow or shouldn't be spending on a car that I know I'm not going to get back out of it because I'm obsessed with it. But the biker community is the same way. Their bikes and their helmets and their gear and everything, they're going to buy it because it is their passion. So I was hitting the Harley Davidson people on Facebook. You just type in Harley Davidson. I was targeting people interested in Indian bikes, which is a really cool type of bike. Another brand I was hitting was Triumph, I believe it was. I was hitting the people that are obsessed with Ducatis. That's another very popular, really cool bike. Um, and then I just started looking at like what are all the different motorcycle brands and the popular ones, so etc. And then I started tapping into the communities of bikers on Facebook. All right, so I targeted the biker community, and the biker community absolutely love this product because a lot of them wear like open helmets that just they're like cover like this, and they're wearing the I guess the baklava mask to cover their face. And if you're like Harley Davidson and all that stuff, like those are some like I don't want to mess with like a Harley Davidson biker crew, no thanks. And they dress like they're wearing the leather vest with the wings on them, and they look hardcore. They look like certified badasses typically. So the skull mask just kind of is the icing on the cake. You're like, I'm not messing with that person. No thanks. Um, so anyways, they bought a ton of them. And what we did is we generated a massive group of people that are like motorcycle enthusiasts. Does that make sense? Yes. So our lightning in the bottle product was a simple little $1.08 mask. And that lightning in a bottle product created an incredible and cultivated an incredible group of people that we could then put into our machine. So this is our machine. Just put some money signs in it because machine is designed to create more money. Okay. I believe the money is where the money is in the machine. We'll do some like little power stuff here. I don't know. That's like power going across the top. I don't know. Whatever. You get it. All of these customers were essentially dumped down into this machine. Okay. All of these bikers, they were dumped into this machine as they were purchasing the skull mask. Now, here's like a little platform for the machine to sit on. Okay. Now, what are the other two products that we put into the machine that these bikers started buying through email marketing, retargeting, stuff like that, without us spending a lot of money? Well, the first product that we started remarketing to them and email marketing to them was a tactical watch. Tactical watch. Now, when you're biking and you're going like on, desert rides and stuff like that, it's important to have a watch on so you know what time it is. Something that's got like a compass on it, something that might have like a survival strap on it or something in case your bike breaks down or whatever, or you get lost. So a tactical watch, not like a Rolex, not a fancy watch. Think about a watch that a biker would wear. It's tactical, it's sporty. So we found these tactical watches and they were almost like a lightning in a bottle product themselves, but they were just crushing it in our machine. Um, so I'm trying to see if I pull, yeah, this is not the same one, but it's similar to the one that we were selling. And you can kind of see like their promotions. They're using like veteran movies. I think it's Brad Pitt. people that just look like hardcore wearing it. I wonder I forget what the name of that movie was with that guy from Fast and Furious. But anyways, it has a couple of different color variations, and again, very cheap, 99 cents plus shipping. So you could easily sell this for 15 bucks, 20 bucks, and it looks good. Like this looks like something that someone riding a bike would wear. There are other tactical watches that you could shop and you could advertise to them as well. People oftentimes buy, more than one watch. So if I were to type in tactical watch, you'll see you have this one like right here that's $7.51. It's got a flashlight that's connected to it, and it looks like it's got some other cool features available. Maybe this is what they wear. It's got a compass on there and all sorts of stuff. You can test. You can put different things into the machine, right? You could even put a more expensive one like the smartwatch right here that's got GPS on it. So they have GPS on their watch while they're driving. Like you could mark this up to 150 bucks, probably a 3x markup. There are tons of watches like this that are $100, $180 that crush it. So we found a tactical watch. Now the one that I actually used, or well, this isn't the exact one, but the one that's very similar to the one we sold is this one right here, and it's cheap. Okay. But you can ascend people in the prices. So the tactical watch. Now, the tactical watch for us was just a major, major, major winner. And this watch for us took those bikers that were buying that baklava mask, and through emails and such, we were able to generate more sales. Okay. Now, that lightning in a bottle product only would generate one sale for us, right? Now we're generating a second sale from the same customer because that customer goes in the machine and we're like, hey, if you like the baklava mask, this will pair great with the mask while you're on your bike rides. Boom. And we started getting sales. Then the third product that we added to the machine, and remember, there's not a maximum amount of products that you add to the machine. You add as many products to the machine as you can. You can have 100 products, 200 products to the machine. The more, the better, because it drips. They're not seeing them all at once. It's every week you're sending a new email. Check out this week's hot product. Check out this week's hot deal. So the more, the better. The other one was a mini tactical light. Okay. Now, the miniature tactical light that we started selling made total sense because, again, if you're riding a bike and you break down and you're riding at night, you need a flashlight. When you're on a motorbike, you don't necessarily have tons of storage to stow tons of tools and everything. So a miniature flashlight made sense instead of one of those big magnum lights that are like, literally, you've seen the flashlights that are like as big as this canister and they're ultra heavy. The miniature tactical lights just absolutely crushed. So this would be an example. Again, ultra, 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 ultra cheap product here, okay? We were not selling expensive stuff, so it made it easy for people to buy. But we could mark this up to $15, to $20, to $19.99. Or we could say buy two and get them for 20 bucks. So it's maybe what, $5 for us out the door after shipping. It's 99 cents plus probably $4 for shipping. We get them to buy two of these, so we have $8 cost in it. We're gonna have to pay for shipping on both. And then we scored a $20 sale, right? Here's get two lights because you might need one backup in case the battery runs out and you don't know it, whatever. Does that make sense? And then other things that we started looking at adding to the machine after we saw this start to generate sales. Again, this is generating sales without me spending any more money on ads. This is all email marketing. All of those customers from up here, right? All of these customers from the biker community that were buying this product, right? They were buying the skull mask, are now going into the machine. And the machine knows that they're bikers. And the machine, as we've set it up to sell stuff that bikers would want. So the other stuff that we started advertising was like biker gloves. Other stuff that we started advertising was biker compression pants. Never understood how those sold. And all of these started generating additional sales for us. So like example, the biker compression pants. You can see here like motorcycle jacket and motorbike pants. So we weren't doing the jackets, but like the compression pants, these were selling, right? These were good upsells, like selling these pants like this. And they were taking higher price points. The other thing that we were looking at was biker gloves would have like the knuckles on them. So like these are all things that we were just plugging the machine. Remember, the machine is automated. All you have to do is continue to plug new stuff in. So you got the front end generating these biker customers, and you got the back end set up to do email marketing and targeting on ads to get people to come back and buy more biker stuff later. And this is how you should be building your Shopify business. This is the model, okay? And this is how simple it looks to plug it all together. It actually looks a lot simpler when you launch it than when you explain it. When you explain it, you're like, oh my God, what is all this stuff? You launch it and it's like, yo, lightning in a bottle product, skull balaclava mask. It's getting us tons of people that are interested in motorbikes. So the machine, our email marketing automation, is going to market to them things that bikers would want. Tactical watches, mini tactical lights, biker gloves, biker compression pants, custom biker helmets, custom things that fit over your bike for storage, whatever, right? And it never ends because it's free. Just send the emails, right? Just send the emails to them. That's all you got to do, and see if they buy the products. So that's it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this training. We can put together maybe I'll do, coming to the right, some more 3-product funnels. How many of you in here would like to see more 3-product funnels? I actually gave you 5 today, but like the main 3 were the tack light, mini tack light. I'm sorry, the tactical watch, the mini tack light, and the skull balaclava. But maybe we'll do more of these in the future. But these are 3 products that still are on our e-commerce stores, right? We didn't throw these out. It didn't work anymore. I don't know what you'll do with them. They're not like our top selling products at the moment, but they're evergreen products. And during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I would expect for all of these types of products to take off again, because grandma, cousin Johnny, whatever, they're going to be buying gifts, and they're going to say, oh, so-and-so loves riding their Harley, loves riding their bike. This is something I'll get them, right? Makes a great gift. All right, that's it for now. I'm glad the internet worked. I'm glad I was able to provide for you an epic training tonight. I loved this training, to be honest, because it's so important. I see there's tons of value in you understanding the front and the back end. I will see you next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour, 9 p.m. EST, with some good internet, some good streaming, lots of cool examples. I'm going to teach you how to fish. I'm also going to throw you a couple of fish as well, because why not? All right, so have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay motivated, wake up every day and get to work. Don't be lazy. Don't let this fall on the back burner. Put in the work, because we're building something here, y'all. And when you build it and you launch it and you watch what it does and you see it actually work, when it does work, when you do get your first sale, I'm telling you, everything changes. Your whole mindset changes. All right. I'll see you next week. Lots of love. Good night, y'all.